Так сказать, он не в особе.
Alrighty. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started with this. Get started with the show. Get started. Man, welcome to the Dead Man Experience. I already need some coffee. I need some energy in me. You can already tell it is like, I need more. I need more because I'm ramped up. I don't know about you, but the Golden Fleet, the Trump-class battleships are here. Well, not here yet, but the dream is there. And we could rest. We could rest peacefully in our sleeps knowing that we will have a glorious battleships. Wait. I should be talking about how Local Live and the Local Network is in turmoil and it's on an all-time low. I could talk about how Ruby failed to keep her laptop charged, and that's what happened to Celebrity Sunday. I could talk about how Monty, who's Monty? Moving on. Trump Battleship is going to be the Navy's Bradley. Yeah. I'm like, wait. We're making battleships? Like guys, you know, it's past that time, right? Like, you don't have to go back to making battleships. Okay, well, there's that. That's happening. Grace Thorp called her brother a loser. Called her brother a deadbeat, freeloading loser, which I wonder what that means about her own dad, since her dad, lives off her money. Tell us about the Trump ships. We're going to get into the Trump ships. We'll get into that. We're going to react to that the way we should be reacting to it. To the number one reactor. Asmongold. That's right. That's how it's going here. Yeah. Is this going to be the first stream where I don't even really get into the Thorps? I mean, that is secondary content here. I don't know. Is that a Mr. Coffee maker? It is. It is, of course. It's a Mr. Coffee. Anyway, let's go and get started with this because we're going to be here for a little bit. I have plenty of time. I really wanted to do a stream about like Christmas and how it doesn't even feel like Christmas. You know, Like, does it feel like Christmas? It really doesn't. I don't feel the Christmas spirit at all. I feel like, if anything, it just feels like another week. It just feels like some other day. Like, I don't even feel the... It is bad. There's like, I'm not even looking forward to it. Where's my Santa hat? Right? I don't even have a Santa hat on here. We'll see. We'll see what happens here tonight. Depending on what happens here tonight, we'll see whether or not I'll do a bonus pre-recorded. I'll pre-record some content for Christmas Day. We'll see if we do that. You don't celebrate Christmas anymore. It's just, all it is just a way to get you to spend crazy amounts of money on things that don't really matter. And I think the reason why, like, part of the reason why it doesn't matter to me, and like the holiday doesn't, is because, like, I don't even really value buying my kids much of anything, because in my opinion, my kids don't need anything more than what they already have. Well, I mean, except for like clothes as they get older and some other things do, but like, they have their phone, they have their electronic devices, they're good. They have their stuff, you know, and don't get it twisted. My kids may have phones, but all their messages are screened, every single one. Okay, so if anything, I feel like they don't really need anything. They definitely don't need anything anymore, because we give them food, you know, we give them shelter. You know, we give them the occasional glass of water, glass of milk. Okay, the kids are allowed to come out and have a bowl of ramen, have a bowl of cereal, and that's it. Maybe have like a bag of snacks, and that's it. And that's good enough. That's how it should be. No, like I'm tired of just the rat shit, dude. Like, just buying crap that we don't need. More plastic crap. More stupid board games that are never going to get played. Okay? So, yeah, I don't even care. SpaghettiOs? Oh, SpaghettiOs? No. Maybe Great Value SpaghettiOs. That's right. The Walmart brand of SpaghettiOs. It's the same. I actually kind of like it better. But yeah, they get one can a day. That's it. Christians should be about Christ and being with family. Well, I guess, but that ship has long since sailed, hasn't it? And whose fault is that? The Jews? I'm throwing that out there. I don't know. Is it? I'm just asking you guys. I don't know. Is it them? Is it other Christians? I have no idea. I was actually so tempted to do a USS Liberty stream today. Very tempted on that. We'll table that for the new year. All right, here we go. Let's get into it. Let's learn about the Golden Fleets. The new USS battleships. And we're going to react to it through the lens of the number one reactor, Asmongold.
And this was more entertaining than I thought it was going to be. I thought this was going to be boring. It wasn't boring at all. That was funny.
So I want to wish everybody a big hello and Merry Christmas and welcome to Mar-a-Lago for this exciting announcement of the new Golden Fleet. We're calling it
the new Golden Fleet. All right. By the way, the Elder Scrolls music in the background is a nice touch.
the Golden Fleet.
I would have never guessed.
For the United States Navy, as you know, we're desperately in need of ships. Our ships are, some of them have gotten
The
old
Golden
and tired
Fleet.
and obsolete, and we're going to go the exact opposite direction. We're delighted to be joined by Secretary of War Pete Hegseth, who's doing a fantastic job, and Secretary of the Navy John Phelan. Marco Rubio is here, who gave a great...
Wait. Who's this guy? He looks like Franklin Penguin from Batman. I enjoy getting copyright struck by Asmongold. He wouldn't copyright strike me.
A few words toward the end of last week. He spoke for
He's just standing
a couple
there?
of hours on
Great.
what a good job we're doing, which is true.
Oh, wow. Okay.
As Commander-in-Chief, it's my great honor to announce that I have approved a plan for the Navy to begin the construction of two brand new, very large, the largest we've ever built.
Two very large
battleships. You know, you used to build the Iowa,
shit.
Missouri, the Wisconsin, the Alabama, many others. We had big battleships. These are bigger, but they will have 100 times the, they'll be 100 times the force, the power, and...
of what?
Of what exactly? Of what we currently have now, which is like American power. And we're just going to times that by 100. So it's going to be like 100 Americans power in there. Dude, I'm just thinking, wait, battleships were obsolete when aircraft carriers came out. Because why do you need an expensive battleship when you can have an airport wherever you would like it? You could bring the Air Force wherever you want. And those little bastards going to fly around and cause all sorts of problems. So you can have bombers and shit on that stuff. You know, and then of course you have submarines. I mean, I'm looking at this right here. Of course, this is just a picture, just a painting of what this glorious battleship is supposed to be like. Trump class, USS Defiant. But I mean, what is the USS Defiant going to do against submarines? It seems kind of like a waste.
There's never been anything
Trump
like
class.
These have been under
Trump class
design consideration for a long time.
I hope it's not like the Trump steak.
And it started with me in my first term, because I said, why aren't we doing battleships like we used to?
Why aren't we making battleships?
And
True. Yeah, so true.
These are
Because we don't even need them. No, I think the reason why he's doing this is China's doing it. China's building a lot of battleships, which I'm like, they're building battleships for, they're arming up for a war. That was like a prior generation, right? Like, couldn't these battleships should be taken out by like the right cluster of drones and subs and stuff like that? I mean, it doesn't seem like it's that good of an idea.
the best in the world. They'll be the fastest, the biggest.
Wow.
I mean, I'm looking at this from the perspective of like an RTS, real-time strategy game. Okay? All right, if this is an RTS and I could build battleships, or if I could build the subs that would take out those battleships, I think I'll build the subs. I think I would. And then get aircraft carriers and stuff like that. You know, whatever. Anyway, moving on.
Far 100 times more powerful
Than what?
than any battleship ever built.
Than anything,
So if you look
okay.
at the Iowa, the Missouri, Wisconsin, Alabama, and others, but they were similar in size. Some a little bit bigger than the others, but if you take the biggest one, it's 100 times more powerful. They're longer by a little bit. But
Besides, these subs, I mean, we're talking about like nuclear powered submarines that like could be in the water forever. Okay. And dude, all right. Let's see. You need them to launch missiles. They could do that too. All right. So like even better, they could bring the devastation of a battleship. You can have them strike targets that are like, I don't know how close they would need to be to the coast and all that, but you know, you could take them out. It seems dumb Anyway,
and they're bigger. They're bigger ships, but they hold much
bigger
more.
ships.
They use the word lethality.
Uh-huh.
Battleships
Ooh,
are the largest,
bombs.
sturdiest, and most heavily armed vessel built specifically for naval combat. While America has
Wow.
built many new warships over
Yeah.
the years,
Mobile artillery
they've
platform,
they tended
exactly.
to be smaller and much smaller. And
That's true. Yeah, if we
Not
don't have the
conducive
big
to-
ships,
where we are and where
Our
we're
ships
going,
need to be as
peace
big as
through
theirs.
strength.
No, bigger.
Make 'em even bigger.
Like our ships need to be 100 times at the size of theirs.
Including,
It's like it's
we've
dick
been
measuring
building
contest right here.
Aircraft carriers. We're going to be upping that also. We're going to be going to a
Mm-hmm.
superior aircraft. We have the Ford class. We're going to be upping that to a different class of aircraft carrier.
what class is it
And,
called?
The
We
Trump
haven't
class.
built a battleship since 1994.
What class is the new
These
class going to be
cutting-edge
called?
vessels will be some of the most lethal surface warfare ships. They will be actually the most ever built other than our submarines. We have submarines which
Yeah.
will have, in many ways, even more
Okay. We are getting new subs.
lethality, and we have
Wow,
many of them under construction.
amazing.
Each one of these will be the largest battleship in the history of our
Hey, tell us more about the Epstein files. Tell us why there was stuff deleted, redacted, or was not supposed to be redacted. Trump, tell us about that. I don't know. I don't care about the battleships. Okay, I don't care about that.
country, the largest battleship in the history of the world ever built. And again, it's 100 times more powerful than the previous Iowa class, it's called. Those are the big ones that you'd
You know,
see
for a
on
Trump
show. Victory at
presentation,
Sea. I don't know if
this is
anyone's
very
seen
low
Victory at
energy.
Sea, but it was a classic.
I've never heard
They'll
that
help
except for
maintain
my dad
American
telling me
military
about that.
supremacy, revive the American shipbuilding industry, and inspire fear in
That's
Americans.
crazy.
He's kind of slurring over his words here. Building ships is going to create a lot of jobs. There is that there. Sure, yeah.
Enemies all over the world. We want respect. We're going to have it. We
Never
already
heard
have
of
it. We're more respected now than we ever were.
I think it's called
A year and a half
USS
ago, They laughed
Defiant.
at us. Now they respect us again at levels that they've never respected us. We envision that these two
Some of
ships,
you
we're
guys
talking
might
about
think
10,
that's
but
the,
we're gonna start with 2.
a
and
Freudian
we're gonna quickly
slip.
morph into 10.
Wow.
And ultimately, we think it's going to
Is
be
that-
anywhere from 20 to 25 of these.
Holy
We're
shit.
starting with the first 2 immediately, and we're going
The
to
USS Jeffrey Epstein. That's too much. It's USS Epstein. Okay. All right.
then be very quickly
Do we need these?
involved with, I think,
Our USS Jeffy. Jeffy sounds cooler. A lot of contracts. Yes, a crap ton of contracts. There'll be a lot of jobs. Okay. Sure. The guns will be young and very small. Oh. that's not good.
we're going to do another 8, and then we're going to ultimately and pretty quickly have a total of about
Yes?
20 to
Okay.
25. We'll make that determination.
Hey, but the good news is it will be blacked out so no one will see. It will have like the best anti-radar available. People try to look for it. They can't find it. It's not there.
All right, good.
Got you on
We
that
envision
one.
worried
that
we
these
didn't.
ships will be the first of a whole new class of battleships to be produced in the years to come. From Theodore Roosevelt, the Great White Fleet. You remember that? The Great White Fleet. to
Whoa! You can't say that now. You can't say that one now. Asmongold is he? I don't think he's a Nazi. I don't think he's a Nazi. How's he a Nazi? I've heard that before, but I've not seen it. And
the legendary USS Missouri, whose massive guns helped win World War II. America's battleships have always been unmistakable symbols of national power. We stopped making them for whatever reason, I don't know. And I want to congratulate John Thalen, who is your secretary of the Navy. He came to me the first day we met.
far right talking point in the Great White Fleet. Well, the Great White Fleet was a slogan made before all that. You're looking. Is that supposed to be a joke? I think that's supposed to be a joke. Yeah, that's right. It was the Great White Fleet, because only white people.
What about the
We talked
privateering
about
thing?
battleships, and I said, you're absolutely on the right track. He said, why are we doing other things? We have
He sounds tired.
missiles,
I
which
wonder
are much
why.
more expensive. By the way, these battleships have tremendous numbers of missiles, but they also have guns. And in many ways,
Well, that's
guns can
good.
do the
Missiles
trick
and
just as
guns.
well as
Lasers?
missiles at a
Like,
tiny
and we got lasers too. What else do we got?
fraction of the cost.
What
Once
about
completed,
lasers?
these new 30 to 40,000 ton plus vessels will be the flagships of the American naval fleet, and there has never been anything built like them. And I just want to be very clear that we're building them here. We're working with others, but we're building them here. We have great Navy yards. We'll be negotiating with some of the companies that are running those yards, taking
Yeah.
over the yards. We used to build a ship a day during World War II. Now we don't do ships very much anymore. We do military ships. We do
Because we don't need them. It's not something we. What the?
submarines. By the way, we're 15 to 20 years advanced in our submarines over anybody else. That was one of the things that I did in my first term. We make the best submarines by far in the world. We're at least 15 years advanced ahead of anybody else in submarine development. Most powerful, that's right, the most powerful weapon.
The most powerful subs. I hope that's true. I hope that's true. Like I said, if this was a real-time strategy game, I would be spamming the fuck out of subs right now. And I would, if this was like Civilization 6, that game, I'd have subs, and I would have them in my allies' borders just to be safe. But that's me. I'm paranoid. You do not want me to be running things. Okay? But like, don't worry, guys. Everything's going to be good. But then I'll be like parking like stealth drones and stealth subs, all sorts of stuff. Incognito all over the place, just in case. Trump looks like D-Dog. Yeah.
Anywhere in the world, undetectable.
Yeah. He's looping like D-Dog. Yeah, he loops. Yeah. He's looping like D-Dog. Absolutely.
So,
Nice.
the battleships are going to be armed.
He's been
just
talking about
Yes!
Pokemon cards.
in terms of
All right.
guns and missiles at the highest level.
There you go.
They'll also have hypersonic weapons, many hypersonic
Yeah.
weapons.
There we go.
State-of-the-art electric rail gun.
Okay. He found his energy there. He got a bump now.
And even the
Israel knows
high-powered
where those
lasers
submarines are.
that you've been starting to read about.
I'll tell you that.
Lasers where you aim the laser at a target, it just wipes it out. We're going to have, there'll be...
Ooh, wait. Not only is there a laser, but it wipes them out immediately. So if you played Command and Conquer games, it's like with the obelisk or whatever you call it. Freaking A, dude. It just shoots a laser and blows it up. Okay. All right. That sounds... It is like Dr. Evil level of stuff here. Now we have lasers, and now we're going to have sharks. We're going to release sharks into the water, and the sharks are going to have laser beams attached to their head, and those are also going to be taking down Chinese ships and whatever, Venezuelan ships. Okay, all right, fun. This is an interesting time. The amount of money going into these ships, we're talking about billions, like 5 billion, 10 billion per ship, right? I don't know. I could think of a few things we could probably do with that money that could help us here at home. The house is kind of decrepit. It's falling apart. It's on fire. It's slums all over the place. There's sewage leaking everywhere. I'm describing the state of America. But, whatever. You need the RAM prices to go back to normal things. Yeah. Trump, can we focus on that?
The most sophisticated lasers in the world, and the most sophisticated laser in the world will be on the battleships that we're building. They'll also carry the nuclear arms, sea-launched cruise missiles currently under
Fucking
development.
laser submarines. That's right.
Instituted pretty quickly, but they're under development, and they've proven to be extremely lethal.
Finally.
Laser submarines. I mean, do we really need that? I mean, is that what we need here? It seems like a waste, like a giant waste.
The U.S. Navy will lead the design of these ships along with me because I'm a very aesthetic person.
And keep in mind, the winner here is going to be the people like holding these contracts, getting these contracts. Like this guy right here, this cocksucker is the one who's going to be winning, okay? Because he's making these ships, right? Is this the guy? Is this the guy? I could be wrong about the guy.
Alongside our partners in American industry, and we're going to have Pete Hegseth and Marco and a lot of very talented people involved, but a lot of it's already been done. We've been doing this for months.
Man.
The construction
Merry
will
Christmas.
create thousands of American jobs. We're going to have
Merry Christmas.
the jobs be created.
Yeah, Merry Christmas
already.
for
we have factories
them.
being built unrelated to this.
Merry
Although
Christmas for the
AI
people
will be a big
who get the contracts. Not Merry Christmas for us, you know?
factor when it comes to these ships. They'll be very AI controlled. Today's
Okay.
announcement is yet another
AI control too. These powerful battleships, the great Golden Fleet, the Trump class battleship is going to be AI powered as well. All right. Hopefully it doesn't get hacked or anything like that.
step in our mission to make the United States Navy stronger than ever before. Again, when you talk about
absolutely,
100
RK.
times the
Absolutely.
power of these massive...
I mean, you just follow the money on that. And really, see, here's the thing too, guys. I was a Trump guy, but the Epstein shit really, it's just too much. It's just too much, man. I cannot unsee what I saw. And what I saw, I think is the same thing you guys all saw, was that Trump went out of his way and lied to us repeatedly about these files. Him and his administration lied to us about these files. They flip-flopped on it, okay, over and over again. And then when they release them, they are way more redacted than what they're supposed to be. And it's clear that they're running cover for Trump. And I'm not cool with that at all. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not cool with the people on the other side of the aisle either. I think I think if this is Minecraft, it's time to delete the server and start it again. I think it's time to get flint and steel and burn all the buildings down in Minecraft. Anyway.
Massive ships that we had
AI,
years
yes,
ago.
exactly.
It's pretty amazing. And next week I'm going to meet with the defense prime
Everything's computer?
contractors. I'm going to meet
Yeah, the
with
full
them here
black pages, yeah.
in Florida.
Imagine
And
that.
we're going to be talking about production schedules because they're too slow. We have many countries, allies, that are wanting to buy. We make the greatest equipment in the world by far. Nobody's even close, but they
How
don't
about
produce it
that?
fast enough.
Great.
So we're going to be meeting
Can't
with
generate a
them
new
to
seed mid-game. No, you're right. You can't do that. But what you can do is you can get some flint and steel and you can burn those buildings down.
about the production
That's what you can
schedules.
do.
We're going to have strong
Somebody got their phone
production
on.
schedules. And the only way they're going to be able to do that is to build new plants. Even
Open
with the
borders for
F-35, we have
Israel.
many people want
Diversity is our strength.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how you know I'm bought and paid for. If I fully co-sign that. Open borders for Israel. Yes, yes. If I were to be like, Oh no! Keep the borders closed. Keep the borders closed. We need to protect them. No, open borders for them. Let them feel it. Let Israel feel it. You know. I say it's about time they do that. All right.
Want the F-35 fighter jet, and it takes too long to deliver them.
Yeah,
Allies
USS Blackout. I like that.
She's on.
Takes too long. The only way they're going to be able to deliver them is if they build new plants. They don't want to build new plants because that's expensive. So we're going to be discussing production schedules. We're going to be discussing CapEx spending. We'll be discussing the...
What is he doing?
He's scratching his ass. Clearly, that's what he's doing. Because Trump takes forever to deliver these long, boring speeches.
They're making $45 and $50 million a year and not being able to build quickly. They're going to make that kind of money. They have to build quickly. Again, we make the best equipment in the world, but they don't make them fast enough. And we're going to be also discussing dividends. We want the dividends to go into the creation of production facilities. So we'll be talking about all CapEx, dividends, and the pay. We're also going to be talking about buybacks. They spend so much money on buybacks. They want to buy back their stock. I don't want them to buy back their stock. I want them to put the money in plant and equipment so they can build these planes fast, rapidly.
I think he's right. He's right about this. Baby. It's true.
Hey, where is King tonight? It's burrito time. Taco emoji. Cigarette emoji.
A burrito sounds pretty good. All I had for dinner tonight was a couple of spring rolls, and that's how it should be. But I'll take another smoke, though, for sure.
True.
Immediately. I mean, I have so...
We're learning right now about the glorious Golden Fleet, the Trump-class battleships, and how amazing they're going to be, 100 times the power. But I think we got the most of what we need in the first 5 to 10 minutes of it. This thing's an hour long. I mean, what else could Trump possibly say about these things? Let's find out.
More planes than any president by far, times probably 20.
Good.
So every time I go someplace, I sell 100 planes. That includes commercial planes, Boeings, etc., but it also includes fighter jets. And I'm always having to say 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, helicopters, Apache helicopters, many years.
He got off the topic, is now talking about like building planes.
India bought them. They want to get them. They don't want to wait a long time. So we don't want to have executives making $50 million a year, issuing big dividends to everybody.
Okay.
And also doing buybacks.
Yeah, true.
And then they say, well, we don't have the money to build a plant. They got to build plants.
Fuck that.
Plants to make F-35s.
Yeah, fuck that.
Plants to make helicopters.
True.
Plants to make the F-47 new jet. And that's it. And that's what I'm going to be talking to them about.
It's like 5 fighter jets.
Spending money
you
on
want 5?
building.
So he's trying to speak to the money men, being like, hey, you're not going to be able to buy back your stocks. Okay.
Life would be better with a biggie bag and Whopper.
It would be. It would be. I have not been doing the 60-day challenge anymore. The hot sauce shook that out of me. This stuff is actually pretty good. I will revisit this. We'll go for 30. We'll go for 50. 50 drops. The big 50. We'll call that the big 50. Monty's still going? What the hell is Monty even talking about? That's probably more entertaining than what Trump's talking about.
Airplanes and ships.
Plane salesman?
And the things that we need, not in 10 years and 15 years, we need them now. And we're strong about it. Last week, the Navy announced a brand new class of frigate, and they're going to be working with the South Korean company. Hanwha, good company, recently agreed to invest $5 billion in Philadelphia Navy.
All right, here's Monty. What does Monty even talk about on the Monty show? Who's this king dynamic? Who's this guy? Having a baby with Edward? She's not having a baby with Edward. She didn't even... They're not even really dating. It's all fake.
You said, what address is this? I said 1128
Look at here. I know
North
we're on
Street.
trial.
You said,
Look, I know we're on
I thought
trial.
this
No,
was
look.
She's from Houston, isn't she?
Look.
She lives in Houston, Texas, doesn't she? I could tell.
I've taken this so far. I've drinking a little bit, but I'm gonna say this about the trial that we're on right now. We're on the trial that we're on.
Well,
Your
she has more viewing than me.
Is
You mean
dead.
the trial where you got the rock and bashed it into the back of the head of my husband? That trial, you mean? And where I'm a witness in that trial?
Look,
Do you think that the judge wants to know that you're here trying to intimidate a witness? Because I think that's a federal.
Is this fake stuff? Is the Monty stuff faked up, cooked up drama for the like shits and giggles? Did this guy really take a rock to someone?
Right.
What?
where's that? No, where's the?
Should I get my phone
Where's the
out?
evidence? Where's the evidence that your husband?
Evidence
fucking died?
will play out.
Where's the
in
evidence
court,
that your
sir.
husband died?
You'll hear
Oh,
my
it's fake.
testimony
Right now.
It's
that I was
fake.
at the stair,
There is
the
no.
It's
upstairs
fake.
No.
fucking
Shut
the
your mouth. Hold
neighbor,
on.
and I looked out of the window and saw your ass banging the head of my husband. Fell backwards.
That never happened.
I'm gonna testify to that. I know it's gonna expose me as the dirty whore that I was, and I was cheating on my own husband right before he died. But you were the one who did it, sir. You were the one who came in.
She used to be married and her husband died? This is fake. Right? She didn't have a husband. He's not dead. OPC's behind this? Yeah, OPC Don is trying to cook up his own local network. With Monty being his Becky Boop. That's what's going on here, huh?
With the rope, hit him in the back of the head, in the backyard. I witnessed it all. And I will be testifying tomorrow.
If you have the evidence, show them that you have the fucking evidence. Cause I did kill him, but where's the fucking evidence, huh?
Think we missed context?
To be honest,
I don't think there's any context here at all.
Rock there. The bloody rock. You left it there at the scene. They got your fingerprints, your blood. They got
Dude, I've seen better acting in a high school play.
it all. I have the ring camera footage to show it too.
Look. Fuck your husband.
I'm Burgess. It's fake. Her and Edward aren't even really a thing. It's all fake. It's all fake.
I did kill him. Who the fuck gives a fuck? Fuck you and your husband. Boom.
Scene.
See? That's how you fucking create. See? Now look. I'm gonna post that shit on fucking Twitter. And I'm gonna say kick streamer, whatever, and they're gonna eat that shit up. They're gonna believe it. People love to believe what they read in the title.
Huh. Okay. Well, I'm gonna learn more about battleships.
Shake it, baby.
Can we watch literally anything else?
Oh
Monty
yeah,
sucks.
I was moving on. I got everything I needed to get out of that. Which was like, there's nothing there. It's just a soap opera. Okay. Look, man, if you want a soap opera, all right, then let's talk about the Thorps. See, the reason why I still go back to the Thorps every now and then, of course, a lot, is because their family issues are real freaking issues. It's not fake. Like this right here. Grace telling her brother that he's a deadbeat loser, a freeloader. Is there anything else besides Trump? Oh, there's this right here. This will give us some time here.
You want to talk about judgment? It's literally a commandment. Honor thy mother and father.
Honor thy mother.
That is not
honor
an
thy
offer.
father.
Suffer,
who are
Jerome.
of
Suffer.
Israel.
Suffer.
And the quickest follow-up that
God's going to judge you for kicking mom out of her own bed so you can sleep in it with your cat while she's on the couch.
Based Yeah, Mom. you could sleep on a mat in the living room. Okay. This bed, your bed? Pfft, it's for me and my cat. Sounds like John is winning.
Is that honorable? Is it
Yeah.
honorable for mom to be working 2 jobs and sleeping on a couch so you can have a bedroom all to yourself? Do you pay
What?
rent there
You pay rent there?
while you get yourself a new?
Okay, wait. Who pays rent at her apartment? Does she pay the rent or does her dad pay the rent? She pays the rent, right? So what does her dad pay for exactly? What does her dad do?
Car, and you're not paying rent and you're freeloading
Shake it,
off of a single mom with 2 jobs
Is it true
and
that
kicked her
Ben
out of her
essayed
own
a student
bedroom so you
while
could sleep
teaching?
there with your cat.
I don't know about that. I do know that there was some situations with some students, like some girls that said he was being weird. But he talked about that. That story is something about a laptop or something. Anyway, I'll be smoking a lot of cigarettes here tonight. But anyway, watching this, listening to this, it makes me think that John is actually living like Ben, and everything she's saying to John could apply to Ben.
Is that honorable?
Is like legalism about who God claims. And what I would say to you is just based off of my experience as a human being who's been here
It's
for
true.
almost
Like
40
that's
years.
legit true.
And experienced all sorts of fucked up shit and seen all kinds of crazy shit.
Yes.
I think we
He's
are
freeloading off of my mom and my other siblings who are actually underage, who deserve to have housing. It's a 3-bedroom apartment. He takes one of the beds
Okay.
because his cat has to live with him because he's a freeloading 21-year-old with a full-time job who won't pay for his own apartment. He wants to get a new car instead.
She sounds salty. She sounds jealous. I mean, you wait. You could have that. You just would have to, like, I guess deal with your mom. Hey, is Grace jealous that she doesn't have this?
So he kicked mommy out of the bedroom because she can't be around the cat. So he has an entire room for him and his cat because she's allergic and she sleeps on the couch. I thought you cared about her so much.
the way
Say what you will. At least dad has a bed.
who never heard.
No.
Your dad has a bed and he also has a piss jar. What did he say? Nanny? A piss jar slave? That'd be Grace. Or Lalo when Lalo was there for a bit. But Lalo's no longer there. We'll see if that ever changes. It looks like he's been excommunicated all, like, permanently, right?
No, he can pay rent. He just prefers to freeload off of my mom in a 3-person apartment. There's 6 people there. He prefers to be a 21-year-old with a full-time job who's saving up money for his car payments on a brand new car that he didn't need when she already bought him a car.
Right.
Instead of paying the rent. But, like, it's also her fault for indulging that. But, like, you are a man-child to the highest degree. You could get a roommate and go live on your own like a normal person. I pay rent. You don't. You freeload off your own mentally.
You pay rent, but what about your dad? Does your dad pay rent? No, right? He freeloads off of you.
Ill single mother with 2 jobs and 2 underage kids living with her.
Uh-huh.
That's what you do. That's pathetic.
Gospel.
You're not
does
even going to school. You don't even have Charlie's excuse. You have a job. Go get an apartment. Grow the fuck up.
So for
2020,
I like how hard Grace is going here.
2025 Corolla Cross. Nice. Yeah, well, look at you. You got a new car when you had a perfectly fine car before that mom bought you.
Oh, salty. Oh, he already had a perfectly fine car. His mom got another car. Oh, that could have been. Oh man, I guess it's all misery over there, right? It's just a crappy apartment that smells like piss, cat piss, and cigarettes. I'm sorry, Grace. You seem salty here. You seem jealous.
But no, you had to get a new car instead of getting an apartment. Because you're a leech. Makes more sense to stay home and save money. Not when you're the 6th person in a 3-person apartment. No.
That doesn't matter, Grace. It does make sense. He's 21. Let him live with his mom for a little bit. Hey, how old are you and you're living with your dad?
No. Go live somewhere else. You've already paid it off. Okay, great. So go get an apartment now. It's time to grow up. Be a big boy. Be a big boy. Oh, you're going to do it.
You're saying this and you're literally living with your dad. Or more like your dad is living with you.
You can do it. Go on Facebook Marketplace and look for an apartment with a roommate. I believe in you, John. You're a big boy now. You've got a job, as you tell everybody.
Oh, no, nonsense. She doesn't realize she's just regurgitating what Ben says. No. I honestly don't think she understands that.
Use the, get that money together, get your bank account together, and
press
send
the
in
like
that
button,
deposit.
please, guys.
You can do
this. I don't feel the Christmas spirit. Maybe we get the likes up. Maybe I will feel it. I just don't know, man. It doesn't even feel like Christmas week, right? It doesn't. Get the likes up. For a fun question for the chat for you guys to have fun with. Are you guys still shopping for Christmas? Are you guys still doing stuff like that? Are you done?
Do it. I believe in you.
What if God was one of us, just a slob like one of us, just a stranger on the bus? Like, that's pretty, like, nice, isn't it?
I remember that song.
Yeah, it's nice, but it's almost like too convenient for how
talking to
fucked up
John.
the world is.
What car did she buy me? Oh,
Showed us the way of
hold on a
love
second.
and then
I'll find it
died
for
to
you.
give us
Hold on
access
one
to-
second. Give me one
Is
second.
Ben just is Ben just quoting song lyrics in his little debate?
John, I had to call the cops on you because Joey texted me that he was going to commit suicide because you had punched him. And I
Oh.
called the cops and there's a police report of it. He does not love you. He says that you abuse him. Okay? You have anger issues. You should get out of that apartment. You're not his dad. You're not any of their dads.
Well, if their daddy was around, he wouldn't have to assume the role of dad. Now, would he?
You should get out of there. And if you have anger issues, go deal with that with a therapist or a priest or whoever you want to see. But don't take it out on your younger siblings. You've been doing this since you were a little kid. I understand that you've been through stuff, but it's not okay to take it out on him.
But is it okay for your dad to take his aggression out on you by kicking you?
You and Tommy both gang up on Joey. I know that for a fact.
Okay.
Because he's the youngest and he's easy to,
All right.
pass around, and you physically abuse him. I know that for a fact. And he doesn't talk about it anymore. But he has talked about it with me. And you should cut the shit. You should cut the shit. Just go get away. You don't have to be there. You don't have to be there.
But Grace, you have no control over the situation at all. At all. You're not involved in it at all. You have no input. You have no influence at all. So you can say whatever you want. You could cry how loud you want. Those salty tears, man. It doesn't matter. You're screaming and crying into the void.
You're freeloading and abusing your younger siblings. Like, maybe that's not a healthy environment. Have you ever considered that? Have you ever considered that? Yes, he did. Yes. I called the cops. The cops took a picture of Joey saying, "I'm going to kill myself." And, there was a text from him saying, "John punched me and I want to get out of here. It's crazy." So just has it ever occurred to you that maybe that's not a great situation for you to be a part of? Maybe it triggers you. Maybe that's not.
I'm thinking there's probably a lot more to that situation than we even know. And honestly, John's in the chat. Hey, that's cool, man. Hey, John, how's it going, dude?
Not healthy. You know, but I get it. You want to freeload, but like, I just don't think that's a good idea. Not a good idea. I can't find it. Anyways, there's a clip of mom saying that she took like $4,000 out of the bank account. She said it on stream to get you a new car. So that's where I'm getting that information from.
Factory farming is what you're talking about?
Yeah.
John, there's ways you can punch people without leaving bruises on their literal face.
Oh. Did your dad teach you this? Did you learn this firsthand by your dad? What do you mean, Grace? There's ways someone could punch you in the face without leaving a bruise? How do they do that? I could think of ways,
So,
but
that's not really an argument. I believe Joe. I don't think he would lie. I believe that he was seriously distressed when he texted me and he said what happened. I mean, he was threatening suicide. Not that he's going to do that, I don't think, but like he was really upset. So, yeah, it doesn't sound good over there. John, I'm glad you got a new car, but like I'm not really glad that it was at the expense of my siblings' mental and physical safety. I think you
No, you're salty about all of that, and your siblings' mental safety. You don't care about that. You don't care. I don't think she really cares about that. She's salty because he got a car. He gets special treatment.
You should have spent that money on paying for your own housing. I think that would be better for everybody involved.
Hey, King, how's it going?
I don't think it's a good idea to live with your mother as a son past the age of 18, but you're 21. It's been 3 years. Okay, like it's just you've paid off the car now. You have a job that pays you money. You have a full-time job. Get out of there. You're not those children's dad. You're not mom's husband. Get the fuck away from it all.
He's not going to. He doesn't have to. Because he's welcome to be there. And yeah, he has a job, an actual job, where he has to clock in and stuff. Not YouTube. Okay? Not Kick. Which, by the way, they don't even do their job all the time. They slack off a lot. King acting out for attention again? I don't think King's acting out.
Like, you have some potential, but I know this is what people say to me, but like, you're not doing well over there.
Streams
You
about
obviously
streams,
aren't.
huh?
It
Yeah.
doesn't make sense anyways, because this is a 2-person apartment. You're in a 3-person apartment. You're the 6th person there. You, Charlie, and Tommy are all grown men. Tommy's finishing high school. Okay, that's fine. You and Charlie, why don't you and Charlie go get a room somewhere? You could each pay like $500, $600 a month. Like, I don't understand it. Why do you have the need to live on top of your younger siblings in a cramped...
She's describing as if like her older brother, I say older brother, you know what I'm saying? She describes it as if John staying there is like smothering her siblings. That's not what's happening there. And she's trying to be like, oh, why don't you just do your own thing and move on? You know, be an adult. But she's living with her dad. Or more like her dad's living with her. You know, she can't be all like, John, you have arrested development. You're not adulting. You haven't matured. When you're still like living with mommy, when she is still living with daddy and can't escape daddy, can't even leave him. Can't even fathom trying to live without him. It's so weird.
cramped apartment and make mom sleep on the couch when she's working 2 jobs, as we all know. Like, do you not at some point think you're taking advantage of that situation? No, I'm not saying there's psychological weirdness, yeah.
I'm owed
but
a lot
like,
of
not
cigarettes.
physical, I don't think.
There's some cigarettes right here.
Why do you care? Well, because he's in my chat. I'm going to tell him what I think. Like, you're a grown man. Get the fuck out of mom's apartment. Get out of her housing. You've got your own car. Go get an apartment. You are. You're saving money by cramping their apartment. That sucks to do. Mom should tell you that you have to get your own place.
But every time she says this line, it's like it's salty because she's like, your mom should tell you to leave. Your mom's not telling you to leave. You know? It's like she's a little bit jealous. I think she does, in some ways, want to live with the mom again.
But she's not strong enough to do that. You should man up and just go get your own place.
Oh, by the way, this is the week of Christmas. I just realized it. Just remembered. What's a Thorp Christmas like? Oh, we're gonna find that out, aren't we?
I'm not suffering thinking about it. I'm not the one who's living with you, punching me. Not anymore. I had enough of that as a kid. Trust me. I'm good. I'm good. You know what happens when you physically assault me, because last time you got arrested, didn't you? You got dragged out in handcuffs, okay? Because you're white trash like that. I had to call the...
Whoa. Because you called the police because he hit you with this freaking, what was it? A crutch. Yeah, a crutch. Okay. Yeah, all right.
Didn't you? You got dragged out in handcuffs, okay? Because you're white trash like that. I had to call the cops on you to get you to stop assaulting me. So you're white trash. I get it.
Wait, hold on, Grace. If he's white trash, you're white trash. All right? Because that's how that works. If he's white trash, you're white trash.
Still, even 21-year-old pieces of white
trash. And you are white trash.
Generally go get an apartment. There's housing available. Get a roommate. Grow up. Grow up.
Rich,
it's not destroying
Grace.
me, John. I can only imagine.
Grow up.
Okay, I know.
Grow up. She can't even live without her dad.
Have this thing. You're no longer part of the family, Grace, as if it's some kind of weird mafia.
Yeah, John, I saw that. And if I was in your shoes, knowing how, if Grace got under my skin like that, I don't know what I would do, but I know I would beat her fucking ass, dude. I'd beat her ass with a freaking crutch. I'd beat her ass. That's exactly what I would do. Yeah. And I say that with confidence because when my sister got under my skin, you know what I did? Exactly that.
Clearly, that's not a mentally healthy way to think about it. But I get it. Okay, you and mom are the new mom and dad of the family. You're not healthy parents, either of you.
Why is King live right now? Does he want to panel up or something?
You're physically abusive and you have anger issues. She's mentally ill and is puppeteered by a group of English trolls and has random men from Discord over at the house. Neither of you are really mentally stable enough to be good parents, although I know you want to play some fantasy out with mommy. But like, my suggestion to you as a sibling is to get out of that situation for your health and theirs. I don't see how it makes any sense. Nobody thinks it's cool to live with your mom past 21 as a guy. Nobody thinks that's cool. Okay, 21 is the
I think
end
it's kind of cool.
Of the limit. You have your own money now. It is not destroying me thinking about that cramped apartment with weed and cat piss smell everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I know what it looks like. I'm sure.
I mean, weed and cat piss smell versus whatever the RV smells like, whatever their apartment smells like now. I mean, it's a trade-off, you know? Okay. Hey, could someone send me a link to King's Kick channel? We could take a look at it. We could watch him watching me. Would you be hilarious?
I guarantee it. I was at her last apartment in Cranston. I remember it. There was trash. There was shit all over the living room. There was frozen pizza boxes. It's depressing. Your Christmas there is going to be depressing. It is not destroying me to think about your depressing, cramped, pothead family Christmas. It's sad. You don't have your sister. The two underage kids don't have their dad. And that sucks. And it's super depressing. And everybody.
It sounds like a super depressing over there. It sounds like they're having a really horrible time. He paid off a car, got another car. They got money for new cars. Okay.
He's gonna. It's rope fuel. It is rope fuel, honestly. My Thanksgiving with Lala was better than that.
Man, Grace, how long is your electricity going to stay on for, you know? When is the rent due, you know? Like, these are legit questions. When Damius Octavius stops paying, what happens then?
At least I was outside traveling, okay? So, it's not. Wait. Her Thanksgiving was spent outside traveling, and that was good. You were eating snow, and you were crying because your gay best friend, 1, essayed you, 2, chose some whore over you, and was making out with her dog. You spent it with a random meth-smoking black dude. And how would you describe G-Mommy? I mean, G-Mommy's just a fucking mess. Or you're going to go meet up with our relatives and everybody's going to be fake. Like, go ahead, enjoy it, but just move out, for God's sakes. Get a life. Nobody wants a Ben and Grace Christmas. I'm glad that you're speaking on behalf of your younger siblings.
Basically, like Rosie O'Donnell. I could see it. But yeah, can someone tell me King's channel on Kick? I actually did legit forget it, and I would like to know what his channel is.
That seems healthy. Also, you referred to Tommy, Maggie, and Joey because they're semi-friendly with us as the Ben supporters. That's crazy. You shouldn't do that to kids. You shouldn't call them the Ben supporters.
I did King dirty? Well, he's doing me dirty right now. I know exactly what he's doing. He's pouting. He could be up here. Okay, because I saw him in the chat and I didn't throw the VC link. He's throwing a fit right now. I've never said anything bad about Montero. Besides, I'll say it right here. You know? Right now, King and I are beefing yet again, once again. This is the second black man that Mr. Deadman cannot keep on his plantation. Does that make me a racist? Or does that make me a liberator? Like I'm freeing them. I'm like, run off. Go wherever you want. Do your own thing. What does that make me?
Grow up. Grow up. You shouldn't be telling a 13-year-old boy who loves his dad despite your best efforts to like totally destroy their relationship. Really moms, but you've contributed. You shouldn't tell him like, "Oh, you're on the outside. You're a Ben supporter." When he's a 13-year-old boy who still wants to have a relationship with his dad. I understand that maybe you destroyed that relationship and misery loves company, so you want him to be, I guess, the anti-Ben gang or whatever fucking lame word you have for it, but maybe don't force your siblings to choose which parent they love more. It's just an idea. Just a thought.
I think they can make that choice on their own based on what they see is happening.
Just a thought. Maybe don't inflict that sort of mental torture on them because it is torturous for kids going through divorce. maybe just let them make up their own minds and maybe get out of their hair, you know, so their mom doesn't have to sleep on the couch, so they could have friends over and they wouldn't see their mom's bed on the couch in the living room. Just a thought.
She has no idea what actually happens. She gets little messages here and there from her siblings, but she doesn't even know. She thinks she has like an idea, but it's not even accurate because she's never there because she's not invited.
Thought. They don't hate dad, and you shouldn't encourage them to hate dad. He does not encourage them to hate mom. And also,
oh, well, I mean, are you so sure about that? And maybe there's a reason they don't like your dad. If Ben was my dad, I would find him to be a loser. I'd find him to be a freaking loser. He's a grown-ass man who has wasted everything he had.
Shake it, baby.
Adding another $2 to the Montero savings account.
Thank you. That's another cigarette. That's a lot of smoking gotta do. Man, it's a chimney over here. It is a chimney. Woo!
Also, the last time that Joey visited, I did a stream with him.
How's she this delusional? It's called the daddy pill, okay? That's what it is, the daddy pill.
And mom tried to get dad judged in contempt of court for being on a live stream with Joe when Joe agreed to do a live stream with me, and it was on my channel. So, nice job, guys.
Yeah, Montero, the check is in the mail, okay?
Nice. That's real classy. That's real classy. That's real classy.
The check's in the mail, man.
She packs up her bed every night. Dude, you're talking about your 54-year-old mother. You're 21 years old and have a full-time job.
How's that own? He's 21 years old and has a full-time job. That's great. And he lives with his mom? Oh, okay. So he could save up on money? Okay, that's cool. How's that an own?
You're talking about your 54-year-old mother. I mean, it's her fault for letting you do this to her, but like, if you think that's a dignified
get more
thing
coffee.
for a 54-year-old woman,
Mind if I get more coffee?
mother of 6 to do every night, then by all means continue. I personally think that like someone of that age who's working should have a bed, but I guess, you know, we all have differences, right? Difference of opinion. Whatever floats your boat. Like, you gotta think about it, like, both these, like, these troll guys or whatever are abusing my mom on one side. Like, by making...
Oh, the troll guys. The troll guys. Oh, that is the real ex-Chinatown. By the way, the reason why there's a Chinese man on the thumbnail of this is because, if anything, there's actually something we did get in the previous episode, the previous stream of the Dead Man experience here. And that is a closing chapter to what was Chinatown. If you recall, in the previous episode, Shalyn, Snow Lord, who was the hoe of Chinatown, she was the girl, she was the glue to everything. Sure, Shamu ran it, but she was what glued everyone together. And she came on my VC to talk to me, and what I got was that Chinatown has moved on. It is no longer really a thing at all. In fact, if anything, she herself, Shalyn, kind of came across as now like this woman who's old and has moved on from this stuff. And, you know, she probably has a kid who has their own kid. And so now she's like a grandma who has doesn't want to spend any time on this stuff. And it's like talking about it was like talking about something of like days of old, times long since past. And it's like, okay, then if Chinatown's no longer a thing, all these people saying Chinatown, they're just LARPers. They're just pretending as if like they know what it is they're talking about, trying to be cool and whatever. And, that's what it is. It's just new mags trying to throw things around as if they know. That's what it is.
Her their personal content. Like, that's what RZA said. He said, Courtney's still content, just not for you. So they're torturing her, mind games and Discord VCs or whatever. Then on the other hand, you've got my fucking freeloading 21-year-old physically abusive brother who is forcing her to sleep on the couch in her own apartment so that he can freeload off her and have a bed for himself and his cat.
Do you ever feel like, Grace, do you ever feel like that maybe it's your mom's decision to let John sleep at the apartment and that she doesn't mind doing this because it's helping everyone and it's helping John build up what he needs to get ready to leave the nest? I mean, the goal is for John to eventually leave the nest on his own. But sometimes it takes a little bit. And 21's not a bad age. I don't know about for you guys. I don't know when it was when you moved out. Or if you ever moved out and had to move back in. That's an awkward experience, right? But when that happens, you collect your bearings, you figure out things, and you move on. And you try to build up something.
Great.
Why is it any of her effing business? You're right. It shouldn't be. But I guess being blood, she feels like it is. So she's trying to bring it up like this. But really, it just comes across as slightly jealous, very salty. And like she's accusing him of being like arrested development when she herself is arrested development in the sense that she's still living with her dad. In fact, if anything, her dad is a freeloader on her. And in fact, her dad is such dead weight, not even his own channel or Discord likes Ben. If Grace were to put up a poll, hey, should I kick my dad out of my life entirely? Like, even her own Discord, even her own channel would all agree. The vast majority would agree yes. 21 when I moved out, it seems like ages ago. Yeah. I moved out when I was 21, but that was really a trailer next door, and I was really paying rent to my parents. So do you really call that moving out? It was discounted rent. But then that relationship failed. I had a girl at the time. She was very destructive in the end. Destroyed everything. Because she couldn't stop sucking everyone off. Anyway.
Job, guys. Yeah, you're on Courtney's side. You're on Courtney's side, guys. For sure. You're the ones who care about her. You're the ones who want her to be stable. Yeah, definitely. You're treating her like shit. Both sides. Both sides. RZA and those
true.
guys who I know you said, John, they're cool. And you. You're both treating her like shit. But we're the bad guys. We're the bad guys. John's welcome to call in. He won't, though. He'll just stay in chat. I always give him the link, and he'll never call in. He knows I'm right. He just wants to cope in chat and say he's a king. He's not really that different than Lalo. At least
the way you describe him, He sounds better than Lalo.
Lalo will call in, though, to defend his retardedness. John's not even going to call in. He knows I'm right. He knows I'm right. He knows that I'm honest. He knows that he's going to lie, and it'll just be more evidence that he lies. He's scared.
Christianity.
Staying home to save is whatever, but making your mother pack up her bed every night in the living room is pretty low. Yeah, I mean, it's one thing if, like, there's an extra room you can stay in. It's another to put your mom out on the couch.
But I'm curious, chat. Press 1 if you think John is a freeloading, I guess, piece of crap. Press 2 if you think, no, it makes sense that he's doing what he does, and, everything's fine. So press 2 if he's not a freeloader. I don't think he's a freeloader. But what do you guys think?
Like, it's one thing if you're going to say, like, oh, I'm based. I don't care about women, I guess. But, like, it's your mother. But it's another thing to say, like, I really care about mom and she's been so abused. I don't remember dad ever forcing her to sleep on a couch. I don't think mom slept on a couch.
John Thorp, press 1. That's not even the real John Thorp. Can't be. That's funny. He's like...
Once when she was in dad's care or whatever when they were communicating. I don't think she ever slept on a couch. But with you, she's on the couch. She's packing up her bed every morning, ain't she, boy? Ain't she? I love my dad so much. He's such a nice guy, but like I don't care. I don't care. I say this before the world. I do.
Sounds like John was able to domesticate Courtney more than Ben was. I mean, but Courtney makes her bed every morning by packing it up and moving it out of the way so the living room can be used by everyone else. Great.
Do not care. Connor is the least interesting person to evangelize ever. He's a fucking retarded millennial. I don't care if he goes to heaven or hell. I don't care. I so don't care. I think Jesus was a great prophet. Die! Dude, honestly, I know you're joking, but like, my mom should date a guy. Like, that would be good for her to move on, just like in all areas, but also maybe, like, my brother won't listen to my dad, but like, maybe he'd listen to a stepdad. Like,
No way. You think John would listen to a stepdad? But like, F you, dad. You're not even my dad. You're just the next guy to plow my wife. Plow my mom. But I guess speculate. I was just seeing what. Wait, what do you mean by that, John? None of y'all's business where me and my mom sleep. What do you mean by that? Why did you word it like that? Huh.
get the fuck out of here, dude. Your mom needs her own bed. You know what I mean? That might be good. Grease, it's okay. I forgive you. I might let you join our Christmas festivities. I don't smoke weed, so no thanks. I'll pass. Dude, Jeremy would genuinely be like, finally a nice person for her to interact with. Jeremy liked my mom. He had conversations with her. He didn't treat her like shit like my brother and these trolls do. She should have gone out to New Orleans with him. Like he would have given her a bed. He would give her a bed. He gave me a bed. Did he say he wanted to?
Yes. Whoa. He gave you a bed, but you ran out of his shed. You climbed out the window.
Hop into it with me? Yeah, but you know. And the man's got to shoot a shot, you know what I mean?
And it scared you, and you climbed out the window, and you had to leave his shed.
No, I'm saying.
Whereas when you don't
Jeremy
say I'm being descriptive, it sounds like you're cheering it on, and that's one of my frustrations. If I
you want to test if it's the real John? John, what were the names of our 2 ferrets that we had when we were younger?
Yeah, fuck it, I'll say it.
I don't even know the names of the 2 ferrets, and I don't care.
On both sides.
Yeah, okay, he got it right. Yeah, okay. I don't know why you had to code it. Pippin and Mary, like from Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
Nobody
yeah.
else would know that our ferrets
Gay.
were Pippin and
Gay.
Mary. My dad wanted to name them like Zodak or something.
What? The fuck is a Zodak?
Get fuck off the internet. You're so mad you can't even type the acronym correctly. You're seething because I called you out because you're a pussy ass bitch. Freeloading off of your fucking mother. It's pathetic. Pathetic. Does that new car get you any pussy, John?
Oh, now she's really being extra salty here. It's like, maybe the new car probably does. I want to say yes. I want to say yes. John gets pussy in the new car.
I don't think so. You want to see the latest picture I have of John? You want to see what he posted on my
Oh, great. Now we're going to get Grace making fun
Discord?
of John's looks.
Go ahead and tell me that this is a really healthy guy. I'm genuinely embarrassed that he is my brother. You call me fat, call me whatever. I don't look like this. Okay? Let me show you.
Okay.
This is what he freely posted in my Discord server.
Okay.
Hold on one second. Let me bring it up. When he's not posting his art to get validation from a chat, which is so pathetic, John. It's so pathetic. Go to
It's not any more pathetic than your stupid music video. What the fuck?
an art gallery, bro. Go post it on Instagram. You're posting it in your sister's Discord server to get validation from the chat. What do you want? Tommy Touchtone's Discord reaction? Like, dude, get a life. Get the fuck out of my server posting your art so that somebody can give it a fire react. That's so pathetic. That is so pathetic. You don't have any friends, so you have to go in my Discord.
Man, John, if this is my sister, I would straight up go to that house and beat the shit out of her. No, I didn't listen to your diss tracks. No offense.
To show off your shitty sketch art, like, I don't develop it. Do something with it. Post a webtoon. Whatever the fuck people do who have talent. I've never said you don't have talent, but like, that's pathetic. Like, it honestly genuinely makes me embarrassed for you.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Where's the picture? Okay. Let's see here. It was the one with the boots. It was
Let's see
so
this
embarrassing. All right, let me see. God, you post a lot of pictures in here. Okay, yeah, this one.
Shake it, baby.
Not as pathetic as supporting a freeloader, loser dad, as well as not being able to start your own life.
Exactly. Absolutely. Thank you for the $5 there. And not even taking shots tonight. Look at that. Thank you. And before Grace poisons the well, what do you guys think of this? If I didn't know any better, I would think this was a photo for like a new metal band from like the late 90s, early 2000s. Okay. You got the Doc Martens. Are they Doc Martens? Man, they look. You got the boots, okay? You got camo shorts. You got a black tee, sunglasses, and, you know, the hair. All right. Is his tongue sticking out? What is he doing with his tongue? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just a picture. He looks okay. He's just a dude. Not like in a dude way. Like, he looks like he's maybe jaded a bit. Like he was an outcast in high school. Like he wasn't one of the cool kids. He was one of the lurkers behind the scenes. The ones that everyone else thought was going to shoot up the school, you know? He's gay. He looks like they're John, no offense. I know John's in the chat. I'm not going to filter myself. Hey, this is how I roll. Everyone gets a turn. I do see some closeted homosexuality there. Okay. But that could just be awkwardness. It could just be social awkwardness. Okay? It could. That's great. Tell me, is this accurate? Were you in high school? Were you like one of the cool kids? Were you one of the like, I guess, I don't know, outcasts?
This is embarrassing, John.
Grace, that's not embarrassing. What's embarrassing is any photo of you on the beach, man. It's like a freaking land
I mean, you
well.
look ugly. You genuinely look like an ugly person inside
That's not even true.
and out.
Meanwhile, Grace is doing her best to look like either Amy Schumer or Rosie O'Donnell. I'm not even sure.
This is not a vibe. Like, it's kind of funny, but like...
Shake
You're
it,
ugly.
baby.
You've turned...
King wants the VC opened up. He's irritable.
Okay. King wants this to be about him. He's already in there. Hello, King? King, can you hear me? King, can you hear me? Earth to King.
We want to bring
What?
rebel one. We're doing. We're testing out some new aspects of the stream. From your end, I'm mute on your side.
What the hell's going on right now? The audio is so screwed up.
What is going on? Okay, 1 second. Yep, let me just end. Finally. Yes, I did something tonight. We're doing about.
Dude, what is going on with your audio? It's like you're sped up. Your words are like
Apple. Okay.
what the hell is going on?
I do this Tuesday.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing. What are you doing?
Brutal.
It is brutal. Can you hear me?
I got a lot on tonight. I got a lot going on. We're gonna now.
You have a lot going on? Play the wings. Can you talk? Can I hear you fine?
Yo, can you hear me?
Okay, so it's not. So it is just King. All right. Well, King, I guess you're gonna figure it out.
We're all good now, Playboy.
Oh, there we go.
Good. I know how to use this, King.
All right. Hey. Don't do this, Play the Wings. We're actually gonna have a good relationship if you just take the fucking cock out of your fucking personality. Okay? You know I got this. How about we be cool? Ain't nobody derailing. Now we're gonna fucking get this show cracking. Are we ready?
Cracking.
Sure. Whatever you say.
You're gonna crack the
Okay,
whip.
thank
Okay,
you.
we're gonna.
John, go watch Basketball Diaries. Snort some coke. Start fucking fingering a chick, right? Get her good and fucking going. Make that clit turn into a little baby dick, right? And you get that thing nice and hard. Look at your little dick and say, God damn, is that? And then start sucking it
King,
again.
calm down.
And go
We focus
fuck
on
yourself.
the content here.
Okay, motherfucker. Now,
King, calm down.
dead man.
Oh,
Jeremy,
I
dog,
was
you're just
listening
lame.
I was listening to your advice. I think it's pretty good advice right there.
I know it's good. It's what I do. What do you want, Jeremy?
I want to get back to the content. I think it'd be funnier if you reacted to the
Okay,
content.
yeah,
instead of going
I
after
just gave
play.
it.
Well, sometimes
Again, you're
these
gonna go around calling everybody a pussy and a nerd and gay and all
No,
that
it
shit.
wasn't.
Cool.
It
Let's get back
wasn't.
to
No,
the
I was
content.
correcting order.
That's all.
in fact, if
correcting
anything,
order.
I think this is actually a pretty good digression.
It's attention. That's what he wants. Attention.
Yeah,
And
it's
where is
attention.
Dan? And where's Dan, actually? Where's Dan?
What's wrong with us?
Jeremy,
I don't know. I don't know where
No,
Dan
no,
is at.
Dan
I'm not
and
Dan's
Why would I know where
dad. I don't
Dan
keep
is?
track of Dan. Hey,
No, Dan. Well, that's the big news, actually. The big news, dead man. Sorry, Jeremy should actually introduce himself with that. Is that fucking Kitchen Man Dan and JP are about to throw down in DC together. What might happen? Nobody knows. It's going to be a baller ass
He hits me
night.
up on
Dan's
I
Discord.
on
thought.
his way.
Wait. I vaguely
The guy's
remember.
sucking me.
I vaguely remember all
King
you.
is the
All,
prey
we
that
all
mentally
talked
ill.
about how you guys were all going to meet up in DC, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be this weekend,
I
right?
asked King about that earlier.
Yeah, they're
and he
making it happen now. They're making
blew
it
up on
happen
me.
right now tonight.
Okay.
So King,
What
if
was
I
that?
ask you to come to DC, you're gonna have that same reaction you did on Monty's show.
What do you want? One, if you don't, if you
Just want
think
an
I'm
explanation.
yeah, don't do it. Don't do whatever you think you're pretending to say. Don't
Yeah.
do it. So yeah.
No, Melody's not here, so you're cool.
King, when are you coming to New Hampshire?
Gentlemen, I have no problem civilly, respectively, dog walking both of you. Okay. Now
Yeah,
we can
go
do
for it.
this like some motherfucking N-words, or we can fucking do this. Like
I gotta give you shit for the
It's
way you
up to
behaved on
you.
lunch show. You think I'm just gonna let that go?
No,
Come on,
I
dude.
was done with the looping, dummy, and you keep asking where I'm going a day before Christmas. You just should know as a buddy.
I wasn't implying that you gotta come out a day before Christmas.
Well, what do you think it is? Asking me on the 22nd.
I just
Isn't
said
that
You're
pretty
gonna
much?
come to DC sometime. It doesn't mean
No,
right
you've
now.
not said sometime.
I said, when are you coming to DC?
The number one thing. Okay,
You guys made it seem like it was going to be this weekend.
this weekend, and is that this week or pretty much the day after
You're grilling
Christmas?
this entire stream, brother.
Dog, you ever done anything? That's
So
serious.
we ironed this
Your
out like
money
two
don't amount to
we ironed this out 2 streams ago.
Dog, no, fuck off, that man.
All right.
This guy's a pussy, dude.
All right,
Why do you
moving
let him do this?
on. I'm okay with panel shenanigans, but I do want to finish this. Anyway.
You've turned into an ugly person. I mean, and like you're trying to cover the hairline.
I don't see it.
It's not working, bro. We can all see what's going on here.
It's like a Mormon Shaggy. He's like a Mormon Shaggy. That's not bad.
You got 2 earrings on. All the earrings in the world ain't gonna cover that up, buddy. All the earrings in the world ain't gonna cover that up.
It's kind of like the amount of makeup you have on your face there, Grace.
You're so insecure. Why are you posting this in my Discord?
Oh, he's insecure, huh? Grace should go without any makeup for like a week.
What do you want out of this? I mean, you should just, you're balding, freeloading off of your
Balding?
mom, posting your art in my Discord server so that my Discord fans will validate you and say W Jerome.
No, I don't think his hairline is effed. At 21?
How old
No.
are we here? I mean this sincerely. You've turned into an ugly person. You're ugly.
I think
You're
she's
ugly.
describing herself
You're like
here,
a 4 out of
chat.
10. Unfortunately, and I say this sincerely, I don't like having ugly siblings because I like to think that all of my family is genetically blessed. But you're ugly. And that's what happens when you act ugly. It shows on your face. Let me show.
It sounds like she's describing herself. What? I don't see this as I don't really care because it's just a guy. Vic Rainer? Yeah, I can see that. He just looks like kind of dopey, I guess. Whatever. But dopey guys get chicks anyway. I mean, I don't see what the problem is here.
Show everybody a picture of you. I've always tried to be proud of all of my siblings because obviously they're like a part of me. Okay, let me show a picture of you back when you were communicating with my dad. Look at your face, dude. You were healthy.
So he lost weight in his face. He lost weight.
You didn't have earrings back when you had a relationship with your father, John.
Oh, so you don't like his edgy, oh, I got a chip on my shoulder sort of look there.
You didn't have earrings.
Basketball
your
Diaries.
hairline wasn't. I don't know if that's really your fault, but You were fit, you were tan. Hey, look at you now.
Okay. Good point. Well, okay. Lost weight in the face there. Looks like he's done drugs. Looks like he's gone through lots of pussy. Looks like he might have an STD. I'm looking at the mug shot of a rock star who's done some time. Is that what I'm looking at here? Okay. This guy has lived. He has some stories, man.
Look at you now. You look way older than your age. You look strung out. You look drugged up. You look gay. It's not good.
He might be on drugs in this photo, and he might be a little gay. All right. I mean,
going downhill. Please don't post any more selfies like this in my Discord, because I like to maintain the image that I come from a good-looking family and that I have superior area.
You sleep with your dad, Grace. Shut the fuck up.
Genetics. But if my fucking leech brother is posting these pictures in my Discord, it's really not helping my vibe. I don't care what you have. Anorexia, some kind of eating disorder. That's so gay.
He puffs his lips out. He's gay. Yeah. I mean, the gay is off the chain. It is off the chain, dude.
Like, I don't care. Do something with your life.
You're right. He doesn't get pussy. He gets bussy, which is better than pussy. That's what they say anyway. I don't know anything about that.
Don't come in my Discord and ask my people to validate you. It's pathetic. Embarrassing. Don't notice me going in your group chats with your non-existent friends and saying like, hey guys, give me attention. Can I post a picture of myself? You're not even funny anymore. You just post pictures of dad. You spam pictures of dad. It's not healthy. You have an obsession. Like, go do something with your life. We all get it. You don't like dad. Okay. Well, this was you when you had a relationship with your dad.
Uh-huh.
And I lost it. The other picture is
you.
So,
now. I will say this. Grace is making a case about the daddy pill. Okay? When John was on the daddy pill, he looked, I think everyone would agree, this looks like a boy with a future.
Now, so how's that working out for you? How's that working out for you? Anyways, I don't like telling you that you're ugly, but, you know, sometimes the truth must be spoken. You're a 4. I mean, John, you're not even a bad-looking guy. Like, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. Like, this was you on your graduation day. Like, you're not even bad-looking. Like, you're good-looking naturally. But, you know, it's time to return to the father. Like, I don't know what to tell you except for, like, Jesse Lee Peterson. Like, call in to Jesse Lee Peterson sometime. You need to return to the father.
In a way, he is returning to the father. He's acting, he's living like his father, right? I mean, you describe John as being a freeloading off of someone who's making money, who's providing a house, paying for rent. Your dad is living with someone that's providing a house and paying for rent. It sounds like John just wants to be kind of like his dad in a way.
You've been gifted with artistic talent and good looks, and you're tall and blah, 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 but like, you're ruining it all. You're just throwing it in the garbage. You're not doing anything with your art. You're actively getting uglier. And like, that's not going to stop happening.
Whoa, dude, all these things, Grace, all these things you're saying about John is what your audience says about you and about your content, dude. About what Ben does to your content. Oh, man.
Like, I've seen it happen with people. Like, Dad's brother, Pete, used to be cute. He stayed living with his parents, and he sort of let them spoil him, And now
You're looking in a mirror? I think so.
Genuinely kind of comes across as mentally disabled. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen to you, but like it does have an effect over time. It's time to reroute. It's time to turn the car around. At least to a neutral path, because the downfall is crazy. That's all I'm going to say on it. Hans, I don't think a man is going to be satisfied if he does not at least have peace with his father on some level. If you are actively hating your father, that's not going to work because you are your father's son. He's half of you. Like so John hates half of himself, which is why he is so like has so many issues. Like that's not going to work long term. I don't care if you personally.
Kind of like how you hate your mom, though, right? And how that's half of you too. Blah 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 blah. Same
like
thing
my
on
dad
you.
or
Okay.
not, that's not going to work for anybody. It's not going to work. Ava, you know what? You're going to take John's side. Okay, let me ask you a question, Ava. My brother is sleeping on my mom's bed in her 3-person apartment. He's the 6th person in there.
Meanwhile, your dad is sleeping in an apartment that you paid for, and your dad doesn't have a job. Oh, wait, his job is YouTube? Okay. All right, that's cute, honey. That's cute.
Because he's freeloading off of her to save up money so that he could get a new car. Okay, that's what he's
Ava
doing.
likes John?
She sleeps.
That may be true, but also doesn't change the fact that, I mean, even I'm on John's side on this one. And I'm not even attracted to John. John, don't get it twisted.
On the couch of her own apartment, and he says she deserves to be there. Do you think that's a good idea for him to do that? Do you think that's a neutral thing, like doesn't matter one way or the other? Or do you think that that is not a good idea? No, untime her. I want to hear her response. And second question, do you think that's attractive to females? Whatever you might say about me, I never made my mom sleep on a couch. And she deserved it sometimes, but my dad never made her sleep on a couch. She always had a bed. Not with Johnny. That's exactly my point, Tommy.
Working out and learning how.
He makes enough money to go get his own place. Get your own place. Stop living on top of your sibling and your mother's backs. Get your own fucking place. You got a job.
Well, you could tell that to your dad. Your dad can get his own place.
My brothers and sister have told me she sleeps on the couch because John has a cat, so he needed his own room. Because my mom's allergic to the cat, so she sleeps on the couch. And he sleeps in her room with the cat. Because he has to have his cat. He has to live there. And she can't be around the cat because she's allergic.
And I wondered how long ago did she get this message?
So she sleeps on the couch because the other bedroom, one of it's Maggie's and the other one is for Tommy and Charlie. There's too many people there. There's a dog, there's a cat, there's 6 people in a 3-person apartment. It's a disaster. And I'm just going to say something personally. Like, I know this from living with my mom. She will do.
It's like Grace is talking about it as if like she's personally there and knows all the little details of what's going on. You know, she gets like little crumbs of information. So Devin would make his mom sleep on the couch. Yeah. Sleep on the couch, Mom. Sleep on the damn couch. Psh, build character.
Do this martyr thing where she'll like do something degraded.
That bed is for me and my cat. Dude, hell yeah, dude. Freaking based.
To help someone or whatever. But she lacks respect for herself. That's why she gets to be able to be puppeteered by these trolls.
He's the man in the house now.
But also, like, it is depressing. I know this as one of her children, to watch her do one of these things that's degraded. It's not fun to wake up every morning to your mom on the couch. Especially when she drinks and stuff like that. And I'm not saying she does it like crazy. I don't really know about that. My sisters told me things like my mom will tell her to cook dinner while she's drunk and text her and be like, food, give me food. Which I think is inappropriate, but like, it's just a depressing sight to wake up to your mother on the couch. And, you know, I just think it's...
That's a depressing sight? What? Hold on. I mean, your dad asks you to go fetch the piss jar as if it's like a normal thing to just pee in a fucking jar, and because he's too lazy to use a toilet. Okay, that's just one thing. That's just one of many things we could go down. You guys don't even take showers in a semi-normal like frequency. Oh, but seeing your mom passed out on the couch, oh, that's too bad. Oh yeah, that's inappropriate. It could say other things. This has come from the same chick who thought it was a good idea to perform fellatio on a beer bottle that was between her dad's thighs. If you want to go even further, this comes from the same chick who said, "Hey, go find your dad's dick and suck it." This is coming from the same chick that, based on everything they said and things that they imply, you know? Everyone knows what I was going to say there.
Sucks. Like, at least, like, she's too old for that shit. It's just, everybody knows that, like, she shouldn't be on the couch. She doesn't have her own space. She doesn't have her own room. She just should, to do her own private stuff. I can only imagine. It just must... It must be... That's why Maggie and Joe, like, Maggie and Tom, they just spend most of the time at their friends' houses. I get that. I did that, too.
Did you?
At a certain point, it just gets depressing. Like, I know I call this the depression nest, but
Your
like...
dad liked it when they came over.
It's not close to that. It's like... I don't know. It's like one of those intervention episodes. It just gets to you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I saw that kind of stuff. Like, when my mom was working really hard, she would have this, like, greasy, matted hair and no makeup, and her clothes would be stained and ripped. And it's like...
She ran the kitchen.
It's just depressing, you know? And I used to be really mad at her for it, because I'd be like, why can't you take better care of yourself? I would rather you didn't do XYZ and took care of yourself.
Well, someone had to cook the food at the Ethiopian restaurant, and apparently the head chef was Courtney.
There is some truth to the fact that she kind of prefers living like that. And she said to me once, like... I don't know why, but I turn every place I go to, like, into, like, a homeless shelter. Like, I don't take care of myself. I never have. But, like, I don't know. It's just, the whole situation is unhealthy. I'm going to text my dad.
Here we go.
Dad, get out of there.
Good enough for government work.
Connor is doing
and
this
I'm also
bro
blown out on the
thing.
camera.
Tell them you gotta go.
It's an act.
I might be wrong, but like I can see in my dad's eyes he's exhausted, and I know that he has a hard time. Like
yeah, it looks like Ben was bored as hell during that whole stream.
People he's got to go, especially when he feels like they're being nice. I feel so bad for him. He is, at the end of the day, a very polite person. He won't.
It sounds like Grace wants to comfort her dad.
There's guys over at the storage unit, you know who I'm talking about, who will yap and yap and yap and yap. And he literally says to me, like, you cannot let them get near me. You cannot. I will get sucked in and I can't find a way out.
I also have a newer channel called The Daddy Pill, in which I'm exploring, in a certain sense, the role
That's
of
right.
fatherhood.
Shout it out.
You guys did great.
Nobody
you
cares.
Have a great night and Merry Christmas.
You are low energy.
Thanks.
How's the Daddy Pill brand going right now? And actually, the chat for you guys, I want to ask you is how much time? Because you know they're going to rebrand again. But how long is it going to take? It's December now. I say probably around summertime they've rebranded to something else. Anyway, all right. So that's done. So now we could do full-on panel shenanigans. Radio foreman's there. All right. Hey, Jeremy, how's it going?
Oh, it's good. How you doing, man?
Doing pretty good. I just wanted to get through all of that, and then I can entertain full-on panel shenanigans, which is perfectly fine with me. So anyway,
I
I
love how
guess-
as soon as I leave, you come back in.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
almost
yeah. I mean,
on the
that's fine.
second.
You're always welcome. Play to wings. So any
Dude,
plans this
you
weekend?
crash out, man. You should have got it on stream.
I should have got what on screen?
You should have got King's Crash Out, man. It was good.
Oh man. Well, see, the randomness of panel shenanigans is that you just never really know what's going to happen. King will
I'm sure
come
King
back
will come
though.
back.
Will
Yeah,
King
he
come
literally
back? You
just
think?
left like 5 seconds ago, but I'm sure King will come back.
He was screaming so much he was peeking his own microphone.
What was he angry about?
We don't even know.
It was a little leftover from Monty's show earlier, where he kind of crashed out on me for asking about dates about DC, and then just crashed out a little bit on Blade of Wings, but I think we came to somewhat of an understanding. So
I wonder if he feels
Yeah, but
like
that
he's
kinda
not.
went out-
I wonder if he feels like he's not being heard.
Oh, he was being heard. Don't worry. We even gave him time to talk, and then he got mad because he was the only one talking.
No, he wasn't being heard by me. Like,
Oh.
in King's mind, I don't think y'all actually matter.
Hmm.
Well, Jeremy matters. Play to wings, no offense. In King's mind, you don't matter. You know that, right?
No, it's cool, man. I know I'm the Scream Magnet.
So, well, that sucks. Well, hopefully he comes back. Meantime, because like, we need to iron out the dates for real. Oh, the Thorps are in the chat now.
cool.
No, actually, Thorps, I did address what you talked about. I thought it was interesting that you would say your brother is a freeloader when your dad is a freeloader, and I just found it to be cute. And if anything, John was just maybe just trying to be like your dad. But I'm here right now, and you can join the Discord, and that's cool too. I could throw the link in there. Well, let me get the link.
We got to get Montero up here.
That'd be super duper.
Yeah, Montero, get up here.
There you go.
So we just missed out on the little tail end there of your
So
your content.
So what was the Monty stream even about?
Mainly about Edward, and then they talked about academics, and Imperius went up there.
Academics.
Imperius, he's doing his thing. Yeah, Monty went on this whole thing about working hard and earning, your way in this life. Kind of motivational speech, I guess you would say.
Lame. All right, but her and Edward, that's not even really a thing, right? I mean, that's all just fake news.
Yeah, and it's not very interesting to me, but I don't know. Edward and her have this kind of dynamic. I think they're trying to kind of play off of the whole Ruby D-Dog, are they, aren't they together kind of deal, and
Yeah.
trying to build up some drama for whatever reason. But I don't know. People just don't really seem to like the Edward guy, and he is short after all, so it's hard to really care. But no, yeah, King
But
and I went up there.
the Monty Show channel, that used to be that is an OPC Dawn channel, right?
King's literally talking shit about us in chat right now.
Yeah, I see that.
Come on, King. I thought we were past this.
So that's
Yeah,
an
quit being
OPC
a-
Dawn channel. OPC Dawn sounds like he's trying to cook up some storyline, soap opera drama using Monty and Edward.
Yeah, probably something like that.
Well, King, you could come up here.
Yeah, King, where are you, dude? Get up here.
I know you feel like you weren't being listened to. I'm here right now. Whatever it is you wanted me to hear. That's why he was trying to yell. He thought maybe
Daddy's here. King. Come on.
All right, King. What is it, man?
Oh, there he is.
Fucking charity that
let's
none
talk
of
this through.
you pussies besides Dead Man actually deserve. What's going on is OPC and cooking up shit. Yes, Monty started this fucking channel because she has a self-esteem issue and is this weird on-again, off-again thing with fucking Edward. Edward wants to pull out. He's an older gentleman. He sees the kind of cuckoo it is. this woman has played everybody into thinking we got sympathy because that's the way bitches do. They react to a woman crying and think that she's not the fucking victim, or think that she's not the like
Well, of course, yeah. Of course,
predator
she's
in the
looking
situation.
for
Shut the fuck up.
Little
No,
emotion.
dummy. No,
Well, say
dummy.
something that
No,
we don't
dummy.
already know.
No,
Come on.
fuck you, Jeremy.
Let's
I
go.
gave you time to talk, and you and talked like an idiot. So fuck off. Yeah, be
Yeah,
quiet,
Jeremy, why are you talking over
straight up.
King? Hey,
I
Yeah,
give a
Wait,
fuck.
mad if he can't
No,
yell.
it's irritating.
Yeah,
Just
the
posturing
crash out is
to
what
you.
people want to hear.
Yeah.
It ain't no crash out. It's putting you. It's straightening
That's
you
a
out,
crash
player.
out, King. That's a crash out. Come
No,
on.
dude,
But
I-
King, I can't really hear you. Can
feel
you?
it. You
King,
feel
That's what
me
people
crash
want to
out,
hear.
King, I can't
motherfucker.
hear
Whenever I
you.
open my mouth, that's what we get.
Ah,
Yep.
I was trying to raise his
Deadman,
volume.
You can blame me for that one. I'll take the blame.
You were gone.
King left, and I was trying to raise his volume because I could barely even hear what he was saying. It was weird. He was crashing out, but he was yelling so loud that it actually muffled himself.
That's the same thing on Monty's panel. King, get back up here. Come on, I'll shut the fuck up. I promise.
Wait a second. Is King just trying to run promo for Monty? Because I'm not buying this whole Monty Edwards stuff. I'm not even buying the Monty thing. The Monty thing seems fake.
That's all.
Tell me this Latina chick from Houston, Texas, supposed to be some sort of like academic. Pfft, okay. She's a Houston. She is a Houston hood rat, dude. That's what she is.
Interesting take.
I know
King,
her
come
type.
on, that's all it took to get him to quit.
She looks like
Come
she
on,
works
King.
at a taqueria, dude.
Hmm.
Okay.
Well, she does have nice tits.
Well, yeah,
I'm
of
joking.
course.
Joking, but yeah, that's more of like Gen X kind of content. You know, drama, kind of boring if you ask me. But then again, a lot of people say that I'm boring, so I don't know.
But you just try to keep
King,
it
don't just
real
go
and you play
back up in
guitar.
chat.
I mean,
What are you doing,
that's
King?
fine. That's fine.
Yeah,
All right,
I do it
King,
in the
are you
ghetto.
going to be civil now?
I have no patience for you. It's either
Man, we got them all warmed
talk
up.
and we can give them mic checks like humans. We can get mic checks like humans, and I can
Mic checks.
steer you guys in. Yeah, you can say it like a man and say, "Yo, TK, yeah, everything. You sound good. Go ahead."
We're all in here,
Okay.
King. Don't worry.
No, God,
Your mic is coming through just fine.
Yeah, you
so
sound
everything's good. Okay.
Yeah.
So now, girls, sit down. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you a story.
Oh, was that for
Are you
me?
sitting? All of you now.
Or, were you
Because don't
were you
know.
saying the
I did-
chat's girls?
Shut the fuck up, too, sir. Everyone that can hear this.
This better be
Let's all
fucking.
go ahead.
Yeah, it's very good.
Oh, okay, you two tough guys, get the fuck out of here. What's going on is
Tough guy,
this.
you just called us girls. Come on, dude. Just a story. Let's go.
This is what I'm saying. Why do you pretend now you have anything to say? See, this is called cucking the content. When an
I can tell
actual
a story,
dog comes
too.
in,
You want me
you
to tell a story?
stupid
All right,
little
so I
idiot.
actually got a good story. Today, I was outside smoking a cigarette on MLK, and this chick is walking her kid down the sidewalk, and the kid's got a shoelace that is not tied. And she says to the kid, "Do you know who doesn't tie their shoes? Your dad. Your dad doesn't tie his shoes. He stumbles around, and he's a terrible person. Your dad's a terrible person." And you got to imagine it with like a voice of like, some hood chick. You don't want to be like your dad, do you? Tie your shoes.
He already ran
Right.
again, Jeremy.
And the joke
no.
is the boy never even met his dad.
Exactly. Right? Why isn't the dad there?
Well, the dad's in jail,
Mm.
probably.
Yeah, probably. Because he didn't tie his shoes.
Yeah, that's right. And that's true.
Mhm.
If he had tied his shoes, he wouldn't have tripped and he wouldn't. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Mhm. He would have accidentally grabbed that chick's ass for, to catch the fall.
Yep.
I'm not making that up, ECP. That literally happened this morning while I was smoking a cigarette on my porch. And she was yelling at the kid, dude. She was yelling at him. It was actually very entertaining. It was sad.
Even if you did make that
But,
story up, it still sounds more believable than the Monty Edward relationship stuff.
Yeah. Well, that's just the cliche, like, successful chick trying to fix a tortured artist and using him to draw her and give her attention. It's just,
See,
don't
King
wanna
now
see
is
that.
saying he's blocked. You're not blocked, King. So King doesn't know how
Like you're on
microphones
full
work,
cap
and he also
lock.
now doesn't know how Discord works.
He doesn't know how the internet works.
He'll come back by morning.
Yeah.
Tell you what, King, I'm gonna hop off panel so you can come back up.
Hey,
all right?
King.
I know you're intimidated by me,
Where-
so I'll hop off.
Hey, King.
You jump back up.
The way
Yeah, I'll do
you
the
could
same.
fix your mic in the Discord is if you test out Super Chat. Does the Super Chat feature work? Oh, I had to.
How you
Alright.
doing, NoFap?
Good.
Serving the visual element.
It
You ever
always
gonna get a
is.
haircut?
Yeah.
Man, you have changed so much since I first met you, dude. You are a completely different person. It's fascinating.
Uh,
Yeah. I think most people would agree with that. You used to be like a bodybuilder with anime pillows and
And
you
short
remember
hair.
that one stream we did where you submitted to Betty Washam? You did that whole like sub thing. Remember that?
she taught me the ways of love. You need Betty Washam's lessons, Jeremy. That's why you're still a virgin.
No. Thank you. But that was funny.
She'll unbend your
I
dick for
applaud you on that.
Hey, watch out though. Hey, no fap. You go at Jeremy, he's gonna go back at you. Hey,
No fap and I have been at it before. It's
I know.
I think
and
we're far past it.
things been
Come on,
posted in
Jeremy.
Discord and stuff.
You check this out.
It's nice.
That
What
is
is
a
that?
nice looking blade. Is that
Condor
machete?
Yoshimi.
Oh, a katana?
Japanese
Yep.
steel?
Machete?
Condor Yoshimi made in El Salvador.
Oh, cool. All
Are
right.
you ever going to use it on anything, or is it just show and tell?
Yeah, I'm gonna hack Ben's legs off.
Oh hell yeah! How many whacks do you think it'll take?
One.
You mean like hypothetically?
Right, a boy.
Like in Minecraft?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
damn it! Didn't you get in trouble for threatening to like hack up the Thorps with an axe or
I
something?
did. I did get in trouble.
Yep.
They called the police.
Careful.
They're like, arrest
Yep,
him,
they'll do that.
arrest him. It was a hate crime.
Guy's gonna come kill me.
And Ben was like,
Oh,
I didn't go
no.
to the police. It was Grace. Oh man. All right. Well, it kind of feels like this is gonna be a short stream. It really does.
Yeah, I'll drop off panel. I'm sure you got some more people that want to come up, and maybe King will come back up.
No,
if
like
I'm not
I
up
think
there.
I'm gonna be wrapping up soon. Like pretty early, actually. Feels like.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool. Well, I'm still
Anyway.
gonna drop off, so thanks for letting me up, dead man.
Well,
Good
I'm
no
show.
gonna pick
problem.
up too. Y'all have a good one.
Y'all.
Take it easy, no fab.
Hey, take it easy, man. Yeah, I think I'll be wrapping up here. It is pretty early for me, but it has nothing to do with, my laptop running out of battery or anything like that. I thought it was a pretty chill stream. I mean, we covered some of the Trump stuff in the beginning, but who cares about that? Battleships. We're getting more battleships. Trump class battleships. Okay. Then we talked about the Thorps a bit. And then we had a little bit of a panel with King crashing out a bit. But yeah, I'm too sober for this stream. I haven't been drinking today, which is a problem. But yeah. How's the weight loss going? Well, I stopped doing the 60-day challenge thing because I don't want to eat a lot of food. Anyway, with that said, y'all take it easy and have a good one.